So today is February 8th. Yesterday we went to Tonina and then drove to Palenque. Today we are in a hotel in Palenque and we'll be headed to a waterfall where we'll be doing a cleansing ritual. And then later this evening a sharing circle. I think Miguel has something really interesting in store for us today, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Misol-Ha has a very profound connection with the jaguar. M-I-S-O-L. M-I-S means, in Maya, means the jaguar's tail, the jaguar's force. O-L is the consciousness of the jaguar in the water. Misol, the consciousness of the water, of the jaguar, and Misol means that. Ha is water. So Misol-Ha. And who is the jaguar? The jaguar is the connection in the cave with the source of the life of mother, the grandma, Ish Mu Kane. As I said the other day, the Mayans practice the Yok-Ha, like yoga. Y-O-K, separation, H-A. Yok means movements, Ha in the water. So the Mayans made movements in the water as the yoga, but in the water. So we are going to practice Yok-Ha today. And there, the darkness is the womb that we are returning today to cleanse what is needed to be cleansed. We are going to recover today the jaguar's courage, the wild. We came from the wild. We don't remember that. Remember? We were made by a grandma according to the Mayans. The gods decided that the grandma Ishmukane was the one who created the Mayan people. How? With the yellow and white corn blended with the rattlesnake blood. That's the Popol Vuh teach to us that the grandma Ishmukane made us, our flesh and our spirit. It's very impressive because it's a mountain who contained the source of the life. In the old times, before the Mayans came to Palenque, first they need to go to that cave to cleanse and purify themselves, and then after they come to the area of Palenque, which is tomorrow we're going to do. So we're going to do the cleansing today in order to be ready for the Sky University tomorrow. What is the most important offering today? Here. It's love. So if you have love within yourself, that's the most beautiful offering you can bring to the Mother.
With this experience in the waterfalls, I think I can say all my expectations for this trip have been met.
Wow. Yeah, it was actually very magical.
It was perfect. It was really a spiritual experience.
Yeah, so the idea was to, we went into this cave behind the waterfall, and it was a pool, and it was like being in the womb of the mother with the water and all that. And we were all just doing sounding, releasing anything that we no longer had to hold on to.
It was completely dark, and we had an inside waterfall.
Yeah, there was a waterfall inside the womb as well. So then after we finished our sounding, we went through that waterfall and then came out of the birth canal, a new person, cleansed. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
So yeah, as Maria was saying, it was definitely a spiritual experience. I would have loved to bring in the camera, but it was impossible because there's too much water. Yeah, it was all about rebirth, and cleansing, a bit like sweat lodge, a bit like baptism. And this idea of baptism or whatever, it's not something new. It's been around for millennia. The idea of cleansing the self, cleansing what we don't need anymore, what the soul can let go of, and then coming out cleansed, fresh, to walk in the world more empowered, more aware, more conscious, more awake, and to live a more free and empowered life. So that was the practice, and this time in the spirit of the jaguar. It was amazing. It was amazing. Blessed life. Hashtag blessed life.
That was amazing. Wow. I feel like so much lighter.
Yes?
And just, it was extremely intense. When we came out, Miguel had us go under another waterfall there, much colder. But it just felt like all this washed away. It's hard to explain. Everything seems so much brighter. Colors are more vibrant right now. Oh man, I think that was probably one of the most intense parts of the trip.
Better.
Better?
That's what's coming up for me. Better.
Better stuff?
Better.
It was like a birthing, and it was also an initiation for the voice. All of us sang, and we sang, and it was like almost singing for the first time. It was beautiful, absolutely amazing.
There's nothing to say. It's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We continued up there, and in the cave, up there in the cave, there was a cave with another waterfall in like what seemed exactly like a womb. It was, I don't know how big it was, but it was pretty big. It was a cave and another waterfall coming out of the ceiling. It was absolutely stunning, breathtaking, spiritual, cleansing, awakening, all those amazing things. I highly suggest people to find their path and walk it. We need to get back to nature. We need to understand the harmony that is created between the trees, the plants, the earth, the crystals, the water, the stone, the air, the life, the fire. This is what we're missing in our life. We are no longer connected to the sacred. We are only connected to Wi-Fi, me included. I have a problem with that as well. It's experiences like this that reminds us how sacred life is. This is all alive. It's all life. Life in the all. My goal is to eventually start organizing trips like this, trips that I feel that have helped me connect in the deepest ways, and I hope some of you will join me on those trips. Until then, I remind you to let love free, because it's the only way things will ever change. Peace.